Hello and welcome to Tuesday 2, our brief video series that shares two things happening in our ministry. We're nearing the end of our tour around the 15 countries where Hope Walks serves, and this week we're heading to Sudan. Sudan is our newest country program, and just about a month ago, we had planned to make this video a celebration of the first anniversary of our clinic in Jazeera. Sadly, the fighting has spread south and is now impacting the region where this lone clubfoot clinic was located. The fighting broke out in Sudan in April of 2023, and soon after, our leading clinic in the country's capital, Khartoum, was forced to close. We held out that our second clinic in the south in Jazeera would not meet that same fate, and up until a few weeks ago, it continued to function. Our Sudanese friends are amazing and incredibly resilient. Despite the troubles in the country, the clinical team continued to serve in that clinic. And amazingly, even some of the families that had been treated in Khartoum managed to move south and find care in Jazeera. Sadly though, a few weeks ago, trouble moved into the region. Transportation stopped and our clinic was unable to continue. All the while, the nearly 1,800 children born each year with clubfoot in Sudan had no viable option for treatment. Each day that goes by is another day their clubfoot becomes more challenging to treat. If our two clinics are no longer open, what is Hope Walks going to do in Sudan? The sad reality is there isn't much logistically that we can do while the fighting continues and hospitals and clinics are in ruin. However, our most effective and powerful tool is still available to us, and that is prayer. We need your help to pray for this country where we saw so much promise. For a short while, we had an amazing opportunity to share the love of Jesus and serve the people of Sudan. If you are not a part of our intercessory prayer team, I invite you to join us by signing up through the web address on the screen. Each week, we share prayer needs in a brief email. All you need to do is add these requests to your weekly prayers. Typically, during one of our virtual tours, we share a patient story from the country. With the staff displaced, these stories are much harder to gather. So instead, I want to share the story of Rowan. Rowan started with Hope Walks as our clinical supervisor, but given her leadership and passion for these children and their families, she is now serving as our program manager. Although they had hoped to stay in Khartoum when the war began, it quickly became apparent that for her family's safety, they needed to leave. Now on a safe location, Rowan continues to serve, coordinating care remotely, even navigating a shipment of braces from our partner program in Ethiopia to the clinic in Jazeera. Rowan loves to serve and admits to the guilty satisfaction of helping people integrate into their communities. It's the toughest job I'll ever love, she said. Hope Walks is blessed to have amazing staff around the world who love what they do and the people and children they get to serve. As we begin the new year, please join our prayer team and please pray with us for Rowan, our clinic partners, and the children and families caught up in the fighting in Sudan. Please pray for the resolution of the conflict so children and families like you're seeing on the screen can get the treatment and care they need to walk free from clubfoot. Thank you so much for watching. Please be praying for Sudan and all the countries where we serve. And join us again next month as we make a trip to further south in Africa to the country of Malawi.